Hi, Dave Snyder here. It is still the 18th, 17th. Oh, I think it's the 18th now of May 2017. And this weather pattern, the superstorm that's over Colorado. Remember, I said it would be circular. It is circular, absolutely. This was earlier today, but I also noticed this other part of it. This point right here, this orange that makes this point, that makes it the eye. It makes it the all-seeing eye, the eye of Horus storm that I've showed before. Here, I'll show it to you real quick. Come on. Showed this in videos just recently. This is the eye of Horus pattern. It shows over the Pacific. See how it's got the eye? This is the cobra part here. This is the eye, believe me. This is the eye of Horus in the weather. Okay, anyways, you see how it's got this point right here? It's got the circular pattern, and then it has the point. Almost all storms have that. Superstorm Sandy had that. They're all like a football shape, basically. That's why a football is shaped the way it is, actually. Because the Super Bowl is actually just like a superstorm. The Super Bowl is a moon ritual. And I've proven that already. I've shown all the evidence for that. That sounds crazy, but it is. Seriously. See the circular shape with the point. Okay, that's the same thing we're seeing here pretty much. Right here, the same shape. They don't give you very defined weather these days, but this circular shape, I'm going to show you right now what that is all about. What I'm talking about. How I found that out. Just turn all this stuff off real quick. Okay, so I got to do a couple quick overlays. I got to do the Rocky Mountain one first. That one's going to be in, I think it's in this folder. Rockies, right here. Okay, this was the floods that happened in like 2014, something like that, I think. Over Colorado. It was on the news. This is the weather that day. One of those days anyway, the main day, the day that I noticed it. Okay, so you see this round circular pattern over Colorado, or the Rockies, but not just Colorado, but over the Rockies basically. And a lot of the flooding was in Colorado over here. So anyways, it has this horn shape that comes off the side right here. See this shape? That's how I was able to align it properly. That's how I was able to just nail it. Watch. Try to figure out which one it is here. This one. This is a flipped over image of Schrodinger Basin on the moon. See this horn? It comes off the side right there. This is what they used to show in the weather. Watch this. That horn shape is the same. You see how it's got the inner circle, it's got the outer circle, and it's got the inner circle. Look how this round part kind of comes up this way. See how it comes out of the circle and up a little bit. Watch this behind it. See how it does the same thing right here? It does the same thing. This is like, you see this edge, and then all of a sudden it rises up. The edge rises a little bit. That's the same thing you're seeing in the weather right there. And that horn is right in place. That horn shape that comes off the side right here. I know you don't see you don't see everything, but you see what you see. That is the Schrodinger Basin in the weather. That's why the Colorado state flag, the letter C, is a perfect circle. It's not like a tall C, or it's a perfectly round, like a circle, like a ball with a notch in it to make it a C. That's why they use that C like that for the state flag. But that is what it is. I mean, you can see where that dark mark is right there. Something in that same location took place fits right in there. You see something on the land, right? You know, something's. You'll see a mountain or something right there for that crater, some kind of big mountain. But that's what you see right there. That's that horn, and that's why I was saying you'll see a circular pattern over the Rockies when they call it a superstorm like that. If it's a superstorm, then it's going to show something with the moon. Every super typhoon does. Every superstorm, like Superstorm Sandy, absolutely shows, you know, a moon pattern. Sometimes more than one, usually. They'll show, and during Superstorm Sandy was a full moon, so but look at that. That is something. Fits right in there. Horn right in place, everything. All right, I just wanted to show that, just so you don't think I'm crazy when I'm trying to show you this. I mean, this is the reason why this crater. I mean, I got other. Let me show you another picture of this lunar south pole, a pattern from the lunar south pole, real quick. Set this in place, and this is just a typhoon from 2014, right here. This is the entire lunar south pole pattern. There's Schrodinger again, that same crater I just showed you. And this is the rest of the lunar south pole, this shape. This was a typhoon, super typhoon, classified as a super typhoon, and it was September 14th, 2014 or something like that. I don't remember the name of it, but this is the entire lunar south pole pattern. This whole thing is. Let me show you that real quick. I might as well. Lunar south pole. This is all over the planet, this pattern. You used to see it all over the planet. This perfect circle. They don't show it to you anymore as a perfect circle because for this reason. Okay, you see that? That is the same thing. Same pattern. And I've shown it many, many times in other typhoons and hurricanes. It's what shapes the typhoon and hurricanes, pretty much. That and the other crater, the Sea of Moscow. But there you go. Perfect. All right, everybody. Have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever. Thanks for watching. Oops.